Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. Good Wednesday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Warsaw. Welcome to our Coffee with Craig Warsaw week. We're kind of running around the CBD here in the center, and not only, but also getting some of the iconic buildings, some of the newer buildings that have come up that you may not have seen yet, especially as for those of you who are not living here. So behind us, we've got the VDOC Towers, which is one of the brand newest buildings on the market, office buildings, and organized or developed by S+B Group, where they are literally right in the absolute center of town. Right, we're here on Rondo. We're here on the Rondo, and also on Marszałkowska and Jerozolimski. So by far the best place in town to have an office, or center of Warsaw to have an office. And then next to us, as you can see, there's a big sign for L'Arc, the big lobster restaurant place, which is very good here. If you like lobster and seafood, that's a good place to go. And then down is the very iconic Warsaw building, which is a huge success retail-wise, and a lot of new retailers there, owned and operated by Atrium Real Estate, who have just done an amazing job there. And now they've got a new shoe company that is opening just the mega flagship store there. So that's also something, if you're in Warsaw, to come take a look at. So anyway, great week here in Warsaw. Super weather, very nice to be back. We got a lot of other buildings to show you, a little bit of office, a little bit of retail, but now we'll just shoot back to our office, where me and Winston, our editor-in-chief, Winston Norman, will do the news for EuropaProperty.com. So good Tuesday morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We're back in Warsaw, and kind of our Warsaw, Poland week here with Coffee with Craig. We got a lot going on. Of course, this is a week that our partner is MAPIC, which is the International Retail Fair in Cannes, in France, which is starting at the end of November and first day of December. So we hope to see you down there. They have over a couple thousand retailers down there. So a lot of, if you've got a shopping center or a retail park or a retail space that you have some opportunities for retailers to move in, or potentially you want to change up the mix. Great expo to go to. Also, we're of course the international media partner for MAPIC. We've got our retail guide covering Central Eastern Europe, so another great opportunity to advertise your locations or your shopping centers, or any retail location you have that would be great for some new retailers to come in. There's a lot of new retailers coming on the market here in Central Eastern Europe. I think Cushman just reported 20 last year. Yeah, that just came into the Czech market. So a lot also coming into the Polish market, Hungary, they're looking at them, Romania, of course, Serbia a little bit too. So MAPIC is not to be missed, and definitely do something in our advertising, or advertise in our magazine, or send us any editorial to Winston. We definitely like to get you in this edition of the magazine for Central Eastern Europe. Also, we have our events, the CRE Awards coming out October 20th, and then in Hungary, and then our Investment Awards coming out October 27th. Both 2 and 3 weeks out after Expo Real, so great opportunity to meet up with investors, developers, in all sectors. And of course, our magazine, which will go out, the investment guide going out at Expo Real, we've got great distribution there as well. So let us know if you want to cover any of those bases. We'll take a little break, and we'll come right back with Winston Norman, our editor-in-chief of EuropaProperty.com, for the highlights of the news.
We are so excited to be here today at MAPIC Italy. Good mood, great vibes from all participants, and lots of new business opportunities generated by the current industry transformation. We are tirelessly working to prepare a new great edition of MAPIC in November in Cannes. with an amazing new MAPIC Awards competition. This year, the awards will be totally renewed and will incorporate new categories, taking it up to 12 in total. The competition will aim to reward achievement, best performances, and groundbreaking project initiatives from all over the world. And this year, we will have a special focus on special categories on sustainability. That's our main focus for 2022. We are looking at the way our retailers and property players are working towards a more sustainable future, including initiatives in cutting carbon emissions, upcycling, recycling, and more sustainable, responsible consuming and manufacturing. In addition, we will add new KPIs to judge the performance of retail and leisure destinations, such as analyzing the physical site performance for shopping mall, outlet center, retail park, as well as the new initiatives in technology to provide clients a real seamless omni-channel experience. This is a really great opportunity to engage and recognize the most progressive projects and initiatives, and we really hope you all will be involved in this MAPIC Awards edition.
So welcome back. Winston, good to see you. I'm glad you're back in the Warsaw office, and let us know what we've got going on the news front.
Thanks, Craig. We'll start in Romania today, and the Hungarian company Crown Holding has purchased the Cascade office building in the centre of Bucharest for 10.1 million euros. This project was completed in 2005, and it was purchased by GTC in 2017, and now they've sold it on for a 20% profit. And according to Zoltán Fekete, he's the CEO of GTC, he says this sale is the perfect example of exercising this strategy, and I'm confident the sale of Cascade will enable us to make some more exciting investments in the future.
Yeah, Cascade. I remember going to the opening of that building.
You got a very good memory, Craig.
Well, I don't get invited to too much, so the big highlights of my life in Romania. I remember that one opened. That was like the best building on the market at the time.
Yeah, they've got a few good ones since then as well.
Yeah. Sure.
Staying in Romania, and Alliance Head have appointed a new country manager for the country, which is Alina Necula. And she's got 15 years of experience in the real estate industry, focused on asset management, commercial management, and real estate development. Also staying in Romania and moving to the logistics and industrial sector, and Cushman & Wakefield Equinox have announced that demand is surging in the country, with almost 550,000 square meters of space leased in the first half of the year, which is a 50% increase on the same period last year. And this was the volume transacted in quarter two was around 240,000 square meters leased, and added to the take up in the first quarter, which was 300,000 square meters. So very busy market there.
Yeah, I'm not surprised it's doing so well, because it seems like every week we get a press release of something being launched on the logistics or finishing or sold, or a lot happening. Of course, and Lions Head, new manager there. They're also doing there seem to be in all Central Eastern Europe these days,
right,
growing quick.
Yeah, and the main sectors that are actually taking doing the business and taking this space is retail, e-commerce, logistics and distribution, and the car industry.
Yeah, and I can see in our awards, especially in not only in Romania, but also everyone wants to be with the e-coms. They're all coming to the event, and they're looking for logistics space.
Staying in the logistics industry and moving to Poland, and Chino Poland is moving into BIC Wrocław 2, which means the facility is now 100% leased. That's before completion, and they've leased 5,260 square meters in the new facility. This project will be available this quarter. And according to Soren Mordian Olsen, Managing Director of Logi Centers in Poland, this is an important milestone for NREP's investment in BIC, and we're very pleased to demonstrate Logistics Center's strong track record of leasing up new developments prior to completion, also in our new markets outside the Nordics. And finally for today, staying in Poland, and Newmark have released an office market report on the Polish regions. And they say occupier demand remained relatively strong in Poland's regional cities. However, the development is shrinking.
Oh, okay.
So space is gradually shrinking over time because office availability
Right. Well, good for the owners, right, of the current buildings.
Sorry?
I said good for the owners of the current buildings if the pipeline is shrinking.
Yeah, and one of the reasons the pipeline is shrinking is there's high construction costs, rising finance costs continue to limit development activity on the regional markets. And according to Agnieszka Jermokowska, similarly as with Warsaw, the regional city office markets are reported increases in lease renegotiations and renewals, and the number of new projects breaking ground is falling due to both persistently high construction costs and rising financial costs, which have been felt across the board, I think.
Yeah, I think every country's feeling that, or every sector, probably, not only commercial real estate. Well, great. Is that all we got for today on the news side? Also, we're media partners of a very interesting event that's happening tomorrow, which is the annual JLL volleyball charity event here in Warsaw. A very exciting event. So if you're in Warsaw on Thursday, definitely come along to that. It's I think organized by of course JLL and also by Tetris now with their teams. A lot of sponsors, a lot of people from the real estate will be out there. So definitely, if you haven't gotten a ticket yet, or definitely time to get one. So we'll see that. Also next week we'll be in Serbia. If you're in Serbia, if you're in Belgrade, let us know. We'd definitely like to come by and meet you as well. We'll be filming some of the show from there. So having said that, have a great day. We'll see you either at the JLL volleyball event tomorrow here in Warsaw, or we'll see you on the Coffee with Craig show. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.